Welcome back to the Two Idiots Talking podcast. The NFL Week 14 predictions are here. This is
They're queer.
They're here. They're queer. Get used to it. This is the only other week, I believe, the entire year that we'll have 6 teams once again on a bye. So, going to be a little interesting to see how a lot of fantasy football seasons are regular seasons end this week, so a lot of difficult things are gonna have to be made for fantasy football players, which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, you can watch us live, record this, you can ask us fantasy football advice in the chat. Twitch is in the description of this video. But we have to
ask us any question.
You can ask us any question, but specifically if you want to ask fantasy football advice, feel free.
Fantasy questions.
You can ask us fantasy questions. I don't necessarily know if I'll have an answer for you, though. All right, before we get started, we always go back and check out our Week 13 predictions and see who got the most right. Just a quick score update. I currently have 7. Noah is at 4. Cole is at 2. It's getting a little tough for Cole to come back, but it's still technically possible, but he has to win this week in order for that to remain possible. So, dun 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 for Cole. All right, then of course we'll do playoff predictions.
Big concern of mine.
Yeah, it's a big concern I can do. Then we'll do playoff predictions, of course, Super Bowl predictions, and then we have a round out. Me and Cole made predictions at the beginning of the year to see who got the most correct there and who wins the Super Bowl and all that stuff. But for now, Week 13, we had the first game of the week was the Bills-Patriots on Thursday. The Bills did, in fact, stomp the Patriots. It wasn't very pretty or close. Sorry, Noah. That one didn't really seem like it was going to be very fortunate for you anyway, but we'll move on. All right, then we had the Packers-Bears, which was kind of a surprising game halfway through. It looked like the Bears might actually win, but the Packers did, in fact, pull it out, which is kind of funny. That I unfortunately said the Bears would win if Justin Fields plays, only if he plays. He did in fact play. They did in fact lose. That was unfortunate. Cole and Noah both gain a point there.
Oh.
Wow, really? Then we have Steelers-Falcons. Noah with the faith in the Falcons coming back to bite him in the ass as the Steelers do pull out that close victory, 19-16. Embarrassing that the Falcons lost that, but I really thought the Falcons are losing games they absolutely shouldn't be, and they just keep losing games they shouldn't be losing. So there it is. Then we had the Vikings-Jets, which was a super close game, surprisingly. I was the only one who picked the Vikings, so once again, I get a fat dub there, 27-22, as the Vikings keep surprising everyone, barely winning, but they do, in fact, keep winning. In fact, both of you picked the Jets with Mike White. He made it close, though. He made it close. I'll give him that. And we had the the Jags versus the Lions, with Noah being the only one to take the Jaguars as they get absolutely curb stomped by the Lions, 40-14. That was an ugly showing, and it didn't get any better throughout the whole game, essentially. Tough breaks for Noah at the start here, but that's how he always does at the early games. Then we had the Browns versus the Texans, in which all three of us picked the Browns. They did, in fact, win in an ugly, ugly showing for their offense. They only scored on defense the entire game. Kind of pathetic. But the Texans are so bad that that's how you can actually win against them. Then we had the... What am I missing? The Commanders versus the Eagles versus the Titans. All three of us picked the Eagles. No shock there. Eagles blew the fuck out of the Titans. The Titans are unraveling as we speak. Not looking great. Commanders, Giants. All three of us picked the Commanders. And Cole still cannot get a Commanders game right as it ends in a tie.
I've gotten like 2 Commanders games.
I do not think you've gotten
2 right.
Are we allowed to predict ties?
Yeah, you're allowed to predict a tie.
That's so lame.
Of course you can. Why not? They're just pretty rare, so no one does it. But yeah, they did it in a tie. Unfortunately, that still exists in the NFL. But yep, nothing changes there. Very boring. I mean, very interesting game, but just a very boring outcome. Unfortunately, nobody gets a point from that game. And we had the Seahawks-Rams. All three of us picked the Seahawks in what was a very close game, surprisingly. We all do get a point for that one, unfortunately. Then we had the Dolphins-Niners. All three of us picked the Dolphins as they get curb stomped by the Niners in an ugly game for Tua. Whatever happened in that game, we will really never know, but that was a really bad game, and the Dolphins looked very shaky as the Niners are certainly on the come up, but they did lose Jimmy Garoppolo. However, that much will matter, as Cole probably says nothing. I knew he was going to say that. We'll have to see. Then we had the Broncos-Ravens. Where the hell did I put Broncos-Ravens? Where is it? That must be Broncos-Ravens. The hell? Did I not write it down? What?
You know, I don't remember being asked about the Broncos and the Ravens.
I swear I wrote them down. No shot.
I'm confident I can guess what the picks were.
I'm pretty
guessing I
sure
picked the Ravens.
I'm pretty
I
sure
can't
all of us
imagine.
would have picked the Ravens, so
I
I'll give
don't
us
know.
all a point on that one. I don't think anyone. Well, I certainly wouldn't have picked the Broncos. I haven't picked them at all this year. But okay, I'll give us all a point for that one. I guess I forgot to ask. My bad. I do not see it anywhere. All right, then we had the Seahawks. All right, did we do that? Yeah, we did the Seahawks. Seahawks-Rams game. We did that. All three of us picked the Seahawks. We all get a point for that one. Then we had the Chargers versus the Raiders. All three of us picked the Chargers. All three of us took a fat L as the Raiders randomly on the come up, starting to win some games out of kind of nowhere. So that's very interesting. Then we had what was a great, fantastic game, the Chiefs-Bengals. Me and Cole both picking the Chiefs. Noah, the lone one, taking the Bengals, and he predicted correct as they barely pulled out the win over the Chiefs. Congratulations, Noah. Colts-Cowboys, nobody even messed around with that. All three of us get a win for picking the Cowboys as they curb stomped the Colts. Although it was really all in the... I did. And then finally, Noah tried to get the redeeming grace at the very end as the Buccaneers do in fact take the dub at the last second over the Saints, as once again the Saints disappoint me in Tampa once again for
Who the fuck says redeeming grace? It's saving grace.
redeeming grace. What that was?
It's not a thing, Ryan.
Is it not a thing? Am
That's
I
not a thing.
mistaken by this
Yep.
Yeah.
terminology?
As per usual.
Truly unfortunate. Oh well. You know what isn't redeeming is the Buccaneers beating the Saints, as Noah still doesn't have enough to tie me and Cole's final score. And Cole and me both finish with a tie, which means, of course, we both get a point. Noah stays at 4. Cole is still in the hunt with that win. Just barely still there.
I'm so hype about it.
I know you are, I can tell. All right, so we move on to week 14. Anything you guys want to say about week 13?
Go Bucks.
God,
Okay.
why? Why?
Way to
It's tough.
beat the terrible Saints
True.
Yeah.
by 1.
All right, we'll move on to week 14. That Bengals Chiefs game, that should not have ended like that's crazy. The Bengals are, I don't know how the hell they keep beating the Chiefs. That's weird. All right, move on to week 14. Like I said, there's 6 teams on a bye, so there's going to be pretty short. It's looking like the afternoon games. There's only going to be 3 of them, so bit of a boring one in the afternoon, but we'll go with it. The Thursday night game, as you know, we will be putting this out on Thursday, one day late. Will be just in a few hours, about 7 or so. We have the 5-7 Raiders on the come up against the 3-9 Rams, who look abysmal, and the Raiders are looking at. Oh, the Rams potentially might be starting Baker Mayfield. That is potentially happening.
Yeah.
Who's picking who? Cole.
Who's playing? The Raiders.
The
or
Raiders
Rams?
are playing the Rams. This is
Am I
in
required
LA.
to watch this game?
No,
I
not
hope it's not
technically.
in my contract. If I had a contract.
When you signed on to this podcast, you said you would
I
predict
guess.
every game.
I
so
guess.
yes,
I guess the
technically.
Raiders will win since they've been playing better.
They have been playing a little better. I'll give them that. I'm going to join you in picking the Raiders here. I think no matter who plays for the Rams, they are terrible. Noah, are you going to be an outlier trying to take the dub back?
No. Why
No, there it is. Fair point. The Rams are awful. All right, move on to Sunday games. We have the first one, which could be potentially a banger game. The 7-5 Jets heading to Buffalo to play the 9-3 Bills. Bills coming off a big win. Jets, they almost beat the Vikings. Jets coming off an unfortunate loss for them, but they have to head to Buffalo. Hard game to beat. Anyone picking the Jets here? Noah.
Yes.
Damn, right off the bat taking the upset. I like it. What is your reasoning for this one? I gotta hear.
I don't like the Bills.
Bro, that is so stupid. I don't like him, so fuck him.
Yeah.
All right, Cole.
Wait, Cole does the same thing with the Vikings every fucking week.
That's true. He does.
I don't do it when they play terrible teams.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Cole.
I'm gonna go with the Bills here.
Cole is joining me in picking the Bills. I don't see a world in which even the Jets with Mike Goddard White beat this team. The Bills are actually playing a bit better right now than they have been in the previous games. The Jets are too, to be fair, on offense, but I don't think the Bills are going to be the team to stop them. Or I don't think the Jets are going to be the team to stop them. 5-7 Browns heading to Cincy to play the upswinging Bengals at 8-4, coming off a huge win against the Chiefs. Huge win against the Chiefs. I'm going to pick the Bengals here because I don't think anyone stands a chance at stopping them right now, especially not the Deshaun Watson Browns, who looked awful.
Oh, he hadn't played in several
Yeah, I mean, he hadn't played in
months.
2 years, so fair enough. But all right, anyone picking the Browns here? Anyone picking Mr. Watson?
Me.
Of course you are. There it is. You just can't. If I'm picking one team, you're picking the other, right, Noah?
Oh, that's not why I picked them.
Oh, you picked them last week too?
Oh
Oh yeah, you did pick them last week too.
Yeah, but that's not why I picked them this week either.
Well, what are you picking the Browns for? What do you got?
No comment.
Oh no.
Got some insider
Oh
information.
no.
Yeah, something like that.
Inside of something, aren't you? All right, Cole.
I'm not even gonna follow that up.
Don't ask. Cole, you
I guess I'll take.
Oh, don't make. Okay, please don't make me. Oh my God, Noah's got
There we
you
go.
brainwashed after trying.
Let's go.
All right. The worst team in the league is playing the Cowboys. Let's just. Oh, I'm gonna mark this one down for all you guys. Okay, we'll move on. Unless Noah, of course, really wants to try his luck.
Maybe this is a week of big upsets. Who knows?
Maybe it is. Noah, am I locking you in here?
No.
Oh, of course not. All right. What is it? You're really picking the Cowboys? You're really picking the
Wait,
Texans?
Did you mean lock him in for the Cowboys?
Yeah.
I don't like the Cowboys.
I know you don't like the Cowboys, but are you delusional
anyone?
enough to think they're gonna lose to the Texans?
I mean, it'd be kind of funny.
Fuck it! You know I know for not even answering the right way right off the bat. I'm picking the Texans for you.
Yeah.
Let's go Texans, boys.
Go
3-3.
Texans! Let's go Texans! All right. Then we have the 10-2 Vikings heading to Detroit to play the 5-7 Lions. The Lions are currently on the highest win streak in the NFL right now. When was the last time you heard that being said?
47 years ago.
Been a minute. It's been a minute. They're on a 4-game win streak, the best in the NFL. Cole, who you got? Cole's like, I can't believe this is a question.
You know,
You know.
do
it. I know you want to.
Following in the footsteps of Noah, give me the Lions.
Oh my God, he's actually gonna go for the Lions. Is this the first time you picked the Lions in an upset in how long?
Don't know.
It's been a fucking minute. No, are you gonna join him?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait, guys, you're delusional. Look, the Lions are definitely playing better, no doubt. Their offense is one of the best in the league, which is fucking crazy. But nobody has stopped the Vikings, who has a good defense. The Vikings. This is the
Eagles.
Cowboys.
no. Sorry, I meant I choked before I finished. nobody has stopped the Vikings at 1 o'clock without a good defense. So I don't think the Lions are going to be the first one. So I will be the Vikings. I'll be the voice of reason.
If it was going to be a team, it'd be the Lions.
It would be the Lions. That's true. They have the offensive firepower to keep up with the Vikings. That's true.
No, it's just because they're the Lions.
Yeah.
What,
It's got nothing to do with their team. They can have
Oh.
anyone on the team.
You don't trust the
Completely
team at all?
It's irrelevant who's
Why?
on the Lions.
Why? What's the whole point of this then? What?
The Lions just win.
Games they should never win.
The Lions win at least 1 to 2 games in the conference that everyone's just like, what? Why? Why? How did you? What?
Huh?
Okay, whatever.
Where the hell did that go? And then they look like dog shit the next week.
Yeah.
You're making me want to join you here. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't seen anything from the Vikings minus when they played a good team that said, okay, this is like when they played the Cowboys and got curb stomped. I was like expecting that. When they played the Eagles and lost, I was expecting that. But I haven't seen. I mean, the Vikings-Bills game was a banger, but I haven't seen anything from the Vikings besides that makes me like, okay, yeah, you guys might lose this one. I haven't seen that yet. Not this season. They've had close games, there's no doubt. All right, finally we move on to what will potentially be a game of the week. I don't know. There's a couple options. The 11-1 Eagles going to New York to play the 7-4-1 Giants. Noah, you love upsets.
Man, you hate both these teams, don't you?
Oh yeah, this is a great game for Noah. You love upsets, Noah.
I'd rather see the Eagles win.
What? What? Of all the teams, why? You hate the Eagles more than like any other team in the NFL.
Except one
Why
team.
not?
More than you hate them more than everyone except the Bills,
The
right?
Giants, apparently.
It changes by the week.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I can't
Flip-flopping.
imagine he hates the Bills more than the Eagles.
Well, who you hates more right now then?
I hate the Eagles more.
But you're picking them.
He hates
Yeah.
the Eagles more than the Bills. He does not hate the Eagles more
I know.
than
I'm
the
saying, who
Giants.
does he hate more? Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Cole, who you got?
Eagles.
Looking like a Eagles of victory all around. I would be very surprised if the Giants won this game when you can't
wouldn't.
even beat. Why?
Giants are a solid team. It's in New York.
They are, but they couldn't even beat the Commanders, man.
Well, that was
The Commanders beat
The Eagles. That's true. So if the Commanders can beat the Eagles, we can beat anyone.
Sports are weird. That's
Sports.
my reasoning.
That's true. The only upset I see so far potentially is the Lions Vikings. All right, we move on to the Ravens playing the Steelers at Pittsburgh. 8-4 Ravens. They will not have Lamar Jackson for at least 1 to 3 weeks minimum. The Steelers are gross, but they're winning a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm picking the Steelers here. Cole, you joining me?
No.
No. Okay, Cole's not joining me. No, are you joining me?
No.
Okay, both of you are not.
The Ravens are just going to run the ball.
Yes.
Which they're going to learn is that the only thing they're good at.
Well, yeah.
And the Steelers aren't going to be able to keep up with them for the entire game.
But
They
the
might do
Steelers,
well
but
in
the,
first half or
Ravens
so,
are not
but they're
offensively talented enough right now without Lamar to. I don't think
their backup can run. They'll be fine.
he can. True, but he can't throw.
Well,
And don't say Lamar can't throw either, because that's bullshit. He can throw better than Tyler Huntley.
was that a compliment to Lamar Jackson? Because it didn't sound like it.
Wow. Okay. Fine.
He's okay at throwing, but it's never been what he's best at.
True. I'm
It's
still.
never been with the Ravens. I don't think there's ever been a season in the history of the Baltimore Ravens where the pass game was their strong suit.
I think this game will be close, and I think the Steelers are winning for some reason right now. I think the Ravens barely won last week, and they probably should have lost. It'll be really interesting. It'll be an interesting game. All right, 4-8 Jaguars heading to Tennessee to play the 7-5 Titans. A really interesting game, I'm sure, for everyone watching. I hate watching Titans games. They bore the fuck out of me. So I'm picking the Jaguars just because I'm bored. Who's joining me?
I will.
All right, cool. What up? Noah, are you riding the party bus down in Jackson? Actually, this will be in Tennessee, but
I like watching the Titans.
why?
I like watching a big, brolic black
Oh
man.
my god.
Monetization, here we come.
He said it live. Bucket will do it live. All right. Yeah, that's great. All right. So Noah's picking Tennessee. They'll probably win, but I feel like Jacksonville could edge that one out. I did once. I shouldn't have said that. That was kind of gay.
Boy,
Okay. Yeah.
YouTube
Head
is
down.
We are hitting the bangers right now. All right. The 9-3 Chiefs heading to Denver heading to Denver to play the 3-9 Broncos. Anyone picking the Broncos? Even a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Are you fucking?
You have some backwards ass reasoning for
Give
hating
me a
the
real
Chiefs
reason.
who've literally never done anything to you.
I have not picked the Broncos yet this entire season, so.
Well, there's a reason. They suck. Really
Sports are
badly.
weird. Sports are weird.
Sports are fucking
They're not that weird.
not that bad.
They are. Yes, they are.
No, they're not. Holy
I don't
shit.
see the Chiefs go 9-4. This seems unlikely.
Look,
That is
unless
amazing.
Patrick Mahomes literally gets shot in the head while playing, they are fine and winning
I can
this
see
game.
it happening.
I can't. I mean, yeah.
Of all the things that could happen in that game, that is not the least likely.
Probably not, actually. All right. 4-8 Panthers heading to Seattle to play the 7-5 Seahawks. Last time the Panthers played someone, Cole went against them. It was the Broncos, I believe. Cole picked the Broncos and lost. Are you going to do it again, Cole?
And what are you even asking?
Are you going to pick against the Panthers again?
Yeah.
Noah, who you got?
Who are they playing again?
Gino.
Oh, Gino.
Oh, you picking
That's right.
Gino. Okay, got it. I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. When I say his name, it just means.
You wrote down
Um,
that I picked the Seahawks, right?
Yes, I wrote down you
Okay,
picked the Seahawks.
Just check.
All right, I'll pick the Seahawks as well. I still don't see the Panthers winning that game. All right, potential game of the week, along with the next one. We have the 6-6 Buccaneers, finally back to 500, heading to San Francisco to play the 8-4 Niners, who are Jimmy Garoppolo-less.
Okay.
Man, I don't know. I worked that
Oh,
one in.
no.
I figure
It'll be interesting to see how the Niners play without Garoppolo, but
How they
I'm
always play.
Still,
The same thing they do
I'm
when he is
still
playing.
picking it. Are anyone picking the Buccaneers here?
me.
Yeah, of course you are. All right,
Better though.
Cole, you picking the Niners? I'm assuming.
Hey Niners, would you like to win the game? Yes. Okay, here's what you're gonna have to do. In the fourth quarter, just blitz him like once. Blitz Tom Brady like once. He'll have no idea what to do. He'll probably throw an interception. Blitz him once. Don't play a deep zone coverage.
Don't play
because there's
deep
no-
zone on the last drive for no reason.
Cope.
Cope, he says.
Okay.
Okay, bro. All right. And what my game of the week will be is the 8-4 Dolphins on Sunday night playing the 6-6 Chargers in LA. Should be game of the week, although the Dolphins look terrible against the Niners. Then again, kind of everyone has been recently. Niners are on a massive win streak, or well, not the highest, but they're on a massive uptick. The Dolphins are an interesting team right now because I don't know if that was just a one-off game or not, but the Chargers are also interesting because they go back and forth on whether they look good or not. Cole, you're a big Herbie fan. Who you got? You're also a big Tua fan.
I am.
So it's
I'm a
kind
big
of a
Jalen Waddle
rough
fan.
Yeah, you are. And you're a big Keenan Allen fan. You're an entire Chargers offense, to be honest, because you have the entire Chargers offense.
True.
That is true. So, hard game for you to pick, huh?
The Dolphins will probably win.
Dolphins are being added to. All right, no, who you got?
Tua sucks. Go Chargers.
Who sucks with Chargers? Tua did get a little exposed
How do you
last
cope with
week.
the fact that he has a better record than Tom Brady does?
That's tough.
Much better receivers.
He really doesn't.
And
Pretty
tight end.
equal.
Not pretty equal. Have you looked at the stats?
Okay, yeah, because
Oh,
Tom
that's
Brady
just 'cause
can't
this
hit his
season Tom Brady's
receivers.
been shitty.
Debatable. He has like 2 interceptions.
I'm
Ladies,
amazed he has
ladies,
one interception. How do you even throw an
ladies.
interception with that roster?
Nope.
She'd have -5 interceptions.
Tua is able to do it too, Cole. So,
Yeah, a lot.
I'm gonna say the Dolphins rebound. I'm picking them. I think the Chargers keep losing games that they should win, and even games that these close games that are gonna be like challenges for the Dolphins or the Chargers. They keep losing, whether it was the Chiefs or the Niners. They get in these close games, they winnable games, and they fall apart at the last quarter. So I don't really like this one either. I think it's going to be close towards the end, and the Dolphins pull out a dub here. All right, Monday night, the 6-6 Patriots heading to Arizona to play the
Easy.
abysmal 4-8 Cardinals.
Fucking easy.
Noah's saying this one's easy. I take it he's grabbing the Pats. Cole, are you going to join him?
No.
Oh, Cole's breaking up. All right.
Break.
Breaking up Noah's dream of taking the Patriots. Truly unlucky. Cole, what's your reasoning? Why are you picking the Cardinals here?
Patriots don't particularly bode well against offenses that have good quarterbacks.
Suck.
True.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. They have historically been bad when a quarterback is actually
I mean,
good.
they could win, but I mean, it's at Arizona.
Patriots
Get ready.
defense is better than the Cardinals. The Cardinals
That's
offense
true.
is better than the Patriots.
I mean, hold on. Go through yells. I'm gonna think about this one.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
All right. Well,
well,
Noah's just taking the Patriots, so I'm ignoring that one. Problem I have with this game is I would have taken the Patriots last week, but then they get destroyed by
arguably one of the best teams in the league.
True, but it was
Oh.
really ugly.
Nah.
Now he calls
them
the
one.
Bills one of the best teams.
Before the
Okay,
game
bro.
started, the Bills
The Bills are overrated.
Fucking
Josh Allen's not
dick.
even good.
He is
Beat the
overrated.
shit out of his team.
Josh Allen is.
One of
I
the
don't
best
care.
players,
He
though.
is.
He's not.
He's not.
He is.
I have a hard time with this game because I want to pick the Patriots. They should win this game, but the Cardinals are off a bye week. It'd be interesting to see how Cliff tries to save his job because that's definitely on the line from here on out.
You know what? I'll take the Patriots.
Woo! Cole's coming back to the dark side.
What do you mean dark side?
I want to take the Cardinals here.
I don't-
kinda
I don't-
do.
I mean, as like good as Kyler and D Hop can be, I just have no faith in the Cardinals defense.
Well, I don't either, but I also have zero faith in the Patriots offense.
Well, they can run the ball.
Yes, I can.
They can. You're not wrong. All right, so there it is. Those are our week predictions. I think for the first time in a while, I have actually picked the most upsets, which is kind of interesting. What? You did
I
pick
don't know
early
that.
one upsets, but yeah, I kind of went for the later game upsets. Throw in the current tab right there. Week 14 NFL predictions. All right. What do you guys have to say about Week 14? What excites you? What is going to be hella boring?
Texans are gonna win. That's gonna be exciting.
It's a bold statement.
I still can't believe you picked the Titans. If they win that game, you should get 2 points just for that. Because that's
Type
almost a
it.
guaranteed L.
Type it.
No, because that's ridiculous. But that would be
Ridiculous.
funny as fuck.
I'll give him 2 points if the Texans
know what?
beat the Cowboys.
2 points if Noah predicts this correct. There you go. You get an
fucked.
extra point if you win that one.
Texans are 100% going to win now.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. because
Guaranteed to win.
Fucked. It's just like guaranteed now. What about you, Cole? What excites you? What bores you? What are you looking forward to this week?
Huh. Some pretty average matchups across the board here.
Yeah, there's not many banger matchups. I guess technically by record the best matchup is the Jets Bills, but also Dolphins Chargers, Buccaneers Niners is a banger.
I guess Eagles Giants because it's a big rivalry.
It is a big
They're both
rivalry.
good.
That's true.
One-sided.
Technically, the Eagles Giants game is a better record wise, but I think it's not going to be that close. I think the Eagles stomped the Giants in that game. To be honest, I think the Jets Bills might be a little closer. I potentially think I didn't pick them, but I think the Vikings Lions game, the Lions, I wanted to pick them. I really did. I've thought about that a couple times, but I've been riding with the Vikings, and they've been treating me pretty well this year, so I'm not going to abandon them quite yet. But Lions do be looking good. All right, that's enough. That's enough for our Week 14 predictions. Let us know who you think had the best one, who's going to win this week, and which team is going to be the biggest upset this week in the comments down below. Again, if you ever want to watch us record us live, ask us any fantasy football or just questions in general, Twitch link is in the description. We try to do it either Wednesday or Thursday each week and get it out to you guys before the first game of the week. Other than that, any last comments?
Go Texans.
Go Texans. Heard it here first. The Texans are going to beat the Cowboys. Fact. There it is. All right. See you in the next week.